In the year after D.B. Cooper's hijacking, there were a series of copycats, and one of them might not have been a copycat at all. If you don't know the story of D.B. Cooper, in November of 1971, a man boarded a flight from Portland to Seattle under the name Dan Cooper. After the flight took off, he handed a note to a flight attendant that said he had a bomb, and he demanded $200,000 and parachutes. When the plane landed in Seattle, he was given $200,000 and parachutes, so he let all of the passengers go, but he kept the pilots and told them to fly low and slow towards Mexico. He was on a Boeing 727, which has a set of stairs at the back, and so somewhere between Seattle and Reno, he lowered those stairs, jumped off, and was never found. When the media reported on this story, someone referred to him as D.B. Cooper, so that's where that name comes from. But like I said, in the year that followed, there were several hijackings that followed the exact same playbook as D.B. Cooper. A few of them made off with the money but were later caught, and one of them even tried to jump but failed and was then arrested. But one of the men who was caught was a man named Richard McCoy. Richard had hijacked a United 727, and he had followed the exact same playbook as D.B. Cooper. But the major difference is he left a ton of evidence behind. Fingerprints, his handwriting, he even dropped a bag that they later linked to him. And when he went home, he bragged about his crime. So he was caught 2 days later, and when the FBI raided his house, they found all of the money he had stolen just sitting there. So he ends up escaping prison in 1974 and is killed in a shootout with police. Then last year, Richard McCoy's family came out and said that they had found a parachute in their garage, and they believed that their father was D.B. Cooper. They actually said they had handed that parachute over to the FBI, but since then, we have not heard anything about it. The FBI never confirmed that they received that parachute, and the FBI has never confirmed that McCoy was a suspect. They always believed that McCoy was just following the exact same playbook as D.B. Cooper. I always think about this case during this time of year. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, so it was something I always thought about. Do you think McCoy was D.B. Cooper, or do you think he got away with it?